sexy faux boy.
Scratch.
Dressing the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Adjusting the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Adjusting the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Adjusting the culture, I'm adjusting the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come and adjust the culture, huh? Brick by brick, you get your boy Big Wall.
And I am the real Miss Berry. Hey, y'all. Hey, it is Friday.
Yes. And this is your boy KL. And this is Address the Culture. Without the mother. This time.
I see you ready, KL. You ready. You ready. It's Friday. You ready.
Yeah.
You ready.
Yeah,
Listen, after a long week, I don't know if it was quick or if it was long. Either way it go, today is Friday.
Yeah.
And y'all know that I am back. We are still in February. It's our month, the shortest month of the year, but it's our month. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I got us another one. Y'all know me. I'm back again. I got us a nice little poem to kick it off. A little bit of inspiration for y'all today, okay? It says, let America be America again. Let America be America again. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the pioneer on the plain, seeking a home where he himself is free. America never was America to me. Let America be the dream the dreamers dreamed. Let it be the great strong land of love, where kings convene, nor tyrant scheme. That any man be crushed by one above. It was never America to me. Langston Hughes. So I don't know. I found that point to be very interesting and very fitting for today's time. Because how it says America was never America to me, that means a lot, because I mean, you see where we are, where the world is today. It is not changing. Actually, for me, it seems like it's getting far worse. And maybe it seems like it's worse because everything is so publicized now, whereas it wasn't before. It's like we are a world that is lost, to me.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. I definitely agree, man. It's kind of crazy, man, to be honest. It's like it's two different Americas. You know what I mean? Like the America that we know, and that the rules that apply for us don't apply for everybody else. You know what I mean? So a lot of things that transpire in this country, a lot of people won't relate. The only way you can understand is just being black in this country, and you can definitely see the difference. You know what I mean? So I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so crazy that it's like so black and white. And I don't know if it's me or if it's just everything that is being experienced in this world. But my one of my children, he's just made 7. And he was telling me the other day, he's like, Mom, there's only 2 black kids in my class. So it's like even he himself is noticing that there is a difference. You know what I mean? And it's crazy at 7. And I try my best to, tailor my conversations when my kids are around, because I don't want to taint their views. But I mean, this is the world that we live in, unfortunately.
I just find that with children, sometimes you have to try to like break things down in its simplest terms, because you don't want to overwhelm your child with that, but you still want your child to be aware of the world that they're going to be facing. Because when you step outside of this house, you're not valued, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's one of those things, man, where, yeah, we Americans, but we really not. The laws and all that shit, and the freedoms and everything that America stands for, it really wasn't for us in the first place. So that's basically what it is. You feel me?
And you know what? And I don't know if it's just me as a mom, But I had, and I don't, because guys, maybe you all are different, but I had so much anxiety when it came down to my son starting school because I only keep him around people who I know, who we know, who I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
And so when it came to me giving my children over to people, and now with COVID, you can't even meet the
Yeah.
teachers and make yourself known. I seriously had so much anxiety when it came down to sending my son to school. I did not want to do it. If I could have kept him home another year until I felt he was ready, you
Yeah.
know. But and I don't want to stifle his growth, or stun his growth rather. I want him to get out there and experience because he does need those social skills. But I was so scared to just let him go like that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Absolutely, and it's not even just that. It's just period. Like it don't change as they get older. You know what I mean? Because like, let's be honest. Like, you don't know the feeling of when you see them cherries behind you as a black person in this world, in this country. You know what I'm saying? Just driving down the street and see them cherries behind you. It's a whole different mind state. Like, you really might not make it out this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of things that go on within this country that's like that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? And I know that poem was maybe made, 30, 40 years ago? And the
Hell
fact
no,
that it's
Langston Hughes, nigga, that shit 60, 70,
Yeah,
80 years ago.
okay.
that's been a minute ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
shout outs to the culture. Happy Friday, y'all. We see y'all. And yes, black folks have to take away their children's innocence by when you have to give them the talk. It's true.
Yeah.
The world we live in.
Yeah.
But we gonna get this show started today, and I got a juicy one for y'all. Listen, I know this is something different from the culture. I am going to read y'all something, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to see what the culture got to say about this, because I think Sister Girl might need a little bit of help on this one, okay? Now, I know the ladies out there, they about to go crazy on this one, so y'all get your ears, tune in, ma. You got your ears ready, tune in.
Oh, Mama tunes right in. What's
oh, yeah,
up?
Mom's be on it. Mom's be on it. Hey, Ma. She always on it, yes. Okay. So, y'all, here we go. It says, my husband slapped me on the mouth after I dared him to make me shut up. It happened while he was arguing with our daughter's babysitter for money. I told him to pay her for the day, but he kept arguing, then told me to shut up and stay out of it since he's the one handling payment. I dared him to shut me up, and he slapped me across the mouth with his hand. My whole face went numb, and I felt helpless. I started crying after the babysitter left and refused to speak to him completely. He later tried to backpedal and say he was just feeling irritated and I was pushing him, knowing he's struggling with money. He asked that I forgive him, but I can't let this go. I keep replaying the scene in my head and feeling humiliated in front of the sitter. I wish it didn't happen. Y'all want me to go first? Or y'all got first thing I thought about was I don't know, like, and pardon me, maybe this is me judging, but the first thing I thought about, like, if you can't handle your emotions, like, is he on drugs or something like that? Like, why can't you be upset and express yourself, even if you feel like, first of all, you shouldn't check me in front of nobody, but let's just say in this instance, you felt the need to check me. You had to hit me in order to, like, and then what did you make the babysitter think? Like, how did the babysitter react? I have a lot of questions. What did the babysitter think?
I want to know the babysitter. Like, why does he feel that he does not have to pay this babysitter for watching his children?
Yeah.
And she said pay her for the whole day. So like there's a struggle. There are so many different components. There's a struggle with money. Then that's him not knowing how to control himself. Mm-hmm. And then the fact that he slapped you, baby, he gonna do that again.
He ain't done it before.
She said slapped her across the lips, so he gave
her. The way that she said it, I didn't get that he had done it before. The way that she said it would indicate,
like it had to be the first time. Yeah, that's what I'll take from it.
But that's who he's been though, and maybe he just can't cover it up no more.
Yeah. Well, how long have they been together now? If they've been together 20 years, and this is the first time he slapped her, I'm gonna need to hear both sides.
First of all, she said her face went numb. He smacked five from
look,
her.
come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, look, you gotta relax. You gotta relax. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, did he just slap her across the lips? No, let me stop playing because that ain't nothing to play with. Like, what was, like, that was the straw that broke the camel's back?
But her face went up. Did you key in on that? She said, my face went up. He smacked fire from her, okay?
Look,
I missed that part. I don't know if like their face go numb from embarrassment or because I just wanted did he just give her a little, you know, a little shut up, I'm tired of you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? One of them, or did he did he and come across her shit? These are the things that I need to know.
Hey, KL, he held out his hand, the babysitter put powder in his hand.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm talking about?
Ike started out nice too,
cool.
so I don't want to hear that. Ike started out that same way. Don't.
No, it ain't no excuse for that. No, it ain't no excuse for that.
And she challenged him. He told her to shut up. So what you mean, listen, now I ain't coming I ain't coming aggressively, man. But what I'm saying is, like you said, she challenged told her to shut up.
Yeah.
Now, if he slapped the taste from my mouth, then whatever happened to him happened. After you do that, whatever happened to you, man. That's what you chose.
Good. But look, she dared him. She dared him. You know what I'm saying?
They always dare you. They gonna always dare you.
Bruh, like, if it's that bad where you gotta slap her like that, bruh, it's time to walk away. It's time to, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, bruh, that's a lose-lose situation. You know what I mean?
Gain shit from that.
Look, I feel like he was stunned for the babysitter. Like, he was
like this, I'm running this shit.
Yeah,
like he trying to assert his dominance or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Dare I say a man with a small penis then? How about if he got to exert his authority? Those are men that have an issue. Small-minded men, I tell you. That's what his real problem is.
Did she hit you with the I tell you?
And the finger wag. With the finger wag.
That's these small penis men, I tell ya. Men with these small penis, and then I'm shrimp gang over here, so you know what I'm saying? Shrimp gang definitely don't condone domestic violence.
Hey, you on that boat by yourself, KL. You know what I'm saying? You're on that boat by yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Big dog. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what I'm just saying, cool. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Stop playing.
Hey, I'm loud and proud with mine. You feel me? Ain't no shame in this shrimp gang over here.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
I'm a grower, not a shower. You know what I'm saying?
It's terrible that y'all got all these sayings. Women don't have to come up with this stuff. It either is or it ain't. That's what I got, and that's that. How about that?
Yeah, because look, you gonna suck whatever I pull out these pants, young lady.
But look,
What's going on in the world, though? Wow, ain't it today?
Yeah, we in too, because man, at that point, we in too deep, baby. We in too deep. Well, here it is.
Hey, what you want me to do? You looking at me, I'm looking at you. You looking at me, I'm looking at you.
I mean, good time thus far. You've had a good time thus far, right?
Yeah, but now it's time for the real show to happen. Now, what you
on the real.
Time for the real show. It says he sounds controlling, like he brought up the fact that he was paying. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Like, why does it have to be that? Like that struggle.
He's doing too much.
Yeah.
He definitely doing too much.
It's just too much. I believe that it sounded as if this was the first time. If it wasn't the first time, it will not be the last.
Nah.
And maybe next time he gonna do a little bit more than that. It always escalates. It starts off with this little, and then it escalates. I mean, that's the one.
But look, this the angle I was coming from. Now, what if he been with her for 20 years? For 20 years, and this is the first time something like this has ever happened after 20 years.
I don't get that from the I don't get that.
I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. That's all.
I hear
So
what
are you
you're
saying-
saying, but I don't get that. I get that they've been together.
Because wrong is wrong.
Absolutely.
Right, but think about it. So this is a babysitting type deal, right? And he has enough strength to smack the dog out of her. Okay, like so this man is still young and he got his thing going on. He smacked the dog. She said my face went numb.
Yeah, because you is young. Because I mean, if you was older, you wouldn't have a need for the babysitter. Because
right, he went from here and wow. Gave up one of them.
You said a backhand. Yeah, because you know on TV, boy, TV make you think the backhand was effective. Man, if you ever try to backhand anybody, you're gonna hurt your hand. That shit hurt.
Absolutely. I ain't never had the privilege of backhanding somebody.
Yeah, like I've never thought that low of anybody. I've never thought that low of anybody to just backhand their
like we gotta fight. Like
I'd rather punch you.
Touch me.
I respect you. I respect you too much to backhand. I punch you. Yeah.
Oh man, come on. Man.
Yeah, you can't just smack. No, you just can't. Yeah, like you smack people.
I'm with you. If it's been 20 years and it's the first one, the first offense, I gotta get my lick back. I'm finna be in the gym.
That's the shit I was looking for. That's the shit I was looking for.
Yeah, baby. I'm getting my lick back.
That's the energy I'm looking for. And you know what? His dumb ass gonna take it too, Lauren.
We would have had a run
big as hell.
The babysitter finna get all this footage because I'm not finna wait till she leave. I'm finna hit your ass back right now. It's gonna be rumble, young man, rumble. Baby.
That's a fact. Well, look, I guess it's a whole lot of that mentality going on. You know what I'm saying? Where people asking for something, and then when they get it, they don't like the outcome because the baby's brother, you know what I'm saying? You know, we all know the baby and Danny Lay, they've been having their issues. His brother said her brother said when she see the baby, it's on sight. You know what I'm talking about? He did the vlogs. He said, man, we can box. He said, I put $250,000 on the table. We can box in the ring. But when I see you, it's on sight. The baby went to LA, saw him, and he put them paws on him. You know what I'm saying? The video went viral. And guess what? 2 days later, he is suing the baby. Saying he's disabled now. He can't do this. He can't do that. He say he suffered mental and pain and anguish.
My neck and my back.
My neck and my back.
My neck and my back.
That's a fact. Rest in peace, AJ. You know what I'm saying? Ezel, my neck and my back. So I had to bring this to the culture and see how y'all feel. Is that the times we live in?
Yes.
You ask for the smoke, get the smoke, and then sue? What we doing?
That was the plan from the jump. That was the plan. Because if it was really intentions on fighting that man, you know that man ain't by himself. So he like, look, he a high-head nigga anyway. I seen the grift from day one. But this nigga online talking about, nigga, we can woo up the bad nigga, 250,000 nigga, woo, woo, nigga. When I see you, nigga, woo, woo, nigga. Say some niggas for some real niggas. You feel me? Nigga.
He did all that. Look, that's a fact. And look, and people was mad at him for using all them niggas because him and Danny Lay ain't black. And, you know, people already had a little problem with Danny Lay for using the N-word. And so, like, they always on that nigga, like be easy. You know what I'm saying? So,
I told y'all a few weeks ago that everybody is looking for a good lawsuit. And the baby should have thought about that. Now, listen, I'm not saying that it was not warranted because in our culture, anytime you tell somebody it's on site, that means it ain't no talking about it. I don't want to hear that. Like, you better come on with the come on. Like, it's time, baby. Soon, you said on site.
On site.
Man, you
on site, nigga.
Man. On site mean what it mean. That means exactly what it says.
On site, nigga.
On site. Ain't no talking, ain't no nothing.
None of that.
It's on.
Yeah.
But like you said, like he already knew already. He knew what was coming behind it.
He seen the come up.
But the baby got to be smarter than that, though. I get that he has an image, I get that. But think about your pockets.
Yeah.
Think about your pockets. You know exactly where he was going to try to hit you at. You knew that it was going to come down to the court system. You knew it was going to be a lawsuit. You had to know that. Yeah. You had to know that.
Yeah.
And if you didn't want your pockets to be affected, you should have let your camp handle it without you.
Yeah.
The camp ain't got no money. You do.
Yeah.
That ain't how the baby get down. You ain't gonna.
Yeah. I get that. Okay, but how many lawsuits can the baby handle? He got how many children he got? He got enough children that he gotta take care of. How many lawsuits can you handle? He keep getting himself in hot water.
Because he probably figured, man, look, I got
a lawyer.
I got a lawyer.
I'm
if he want his ass whooped, if he want $500,000 to get his ass whooped, then I'll pay that for him because he shouldn't have said what he said about me. I'll pay that.
Listen,
that's probably how you feel.
Shouts out to the coach because they agree with you.
Money he got, but eventually that money is gonna run out if you continue.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Be smart about it. That is not a good investment.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now get him to sign a clause, and then y'all can go box in the ring and do all of that. Be smart about it.
Dude didn't want to smoke no way. He like, the baby?
He didn't want
if I just egg this nigga on, talk a little shit online, I run up on him in public and it's all on camera and shit. He whooped my ass. Oh man, I need 250,000. I need 350,000. I need 500,000. I need that. And just for it to go all the way, hey, baby know what time it is.
Man,
baby
look,
know what time it is.
Shouts out to the coach, and they say that's why you got to keep your hands on yourself, period. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, because at the end of the day, what Jay say, you shoot me, you famous, I shoot you, I'm brainless. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like at the end of the day, man, you know, who got more to lose?
Hey, listen here, right?
Baby.
That whooping that he took, would you take that ass over for 500,000? I know I would.
I would.
For 500,000?
That ass whooping he took, yep, I take that.
Yeah, he only had a couple of scratches when I seen him.
Yeah. He didn't get it. He did not get it. He did not get it. He just got a couple of little.
Yeah, I take that.
No, but look, I ain't gonna lie to you. 500,000, I ain't taking that.
For that ass whooping he took?
500,000? That ain't enough.
For that ass whooping he took?
No, man. Because look, at the end of the day,
give me that.
Though,
I'll take them little. I done got my ass kicked way back, way harder.
That number got to be a little higher. 500,000.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
You greedy. That's because
I'll take that.
I'm not trying to take no ass whooping. Period.
I'm not trying to take one either. But listen.
But if I gotta take an ass whooping, I'll take that 500. That ass whooping he took 500,000. I'll take that ass whooping right now. Take me wherever you want me to take me.
I wouldn't even sue him.
And beat my ass.
I wouldn't have sued him after I came on talking about what I do to this boy.
That's part of the part of the con, boy.
Go there with you.
Man, you green as hell, boy.
Man, what they got to do with being
green? Boy, you green as hell, boy.
Nigga, you
Let
a
me
bird.
Tell you this.
Nigga, you a bird is what you is, nigga.
Your ass green as hell.
Nigga, you a bird.
And
you got your hand out looking for a check after you get your ass whooped, man. Who on that?
That was the purpose of him getting his ass. He wanted to get his ass whooped.
I'm saying me. I would not do that. I would not put myself in a situation where I get my ass whooped, call them out, and then sue. Like, that ain't my character. You know
that ain't nobody. That's some pussy ass shit. But if I gotta get my ass whooped, if I have to get my ass whooped, I'd rather get paid for it.
Nigga, that's my point.
I'd rather get paid for it.
Nigga, that's
I'd rather get paid for it.
That's a bird.
If I gotta take that ass whooping for 500,000, bring it on. I'll take that ass whooping all day, every day. All day, every day.
I'm with KL. I'm thinking of a master plan every day to quit.
And goddamn it, like shit, he ain't got a save face with baby. That ain't his man. That's his sister, baby daddy. Shit.
And he's gonna be on the blog, so he gonna get attention from that. That's all he's looking for is money and attention.
Hey, let that light skinned nigga live, man.
He got what he wanted.
Man, y'all some birds, man.
Let that light skinned nigga live, man.
Y'all some birds.
I see the game. It's the game. I see the game. I ain't mad at the game, man.
I get it. I ain't knocking the hustle.
Because that's exactly.
I wouldn't do it.
The moment he came
I
up
wouldn't do it.
said it was on site, I knew what time it was. I'm like, man, this nigga trying to get him a check.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's all a hustle. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
he said that shit,
you know
and his cameras where he come up with his hand out like, man, I just want to talk, man. Can we shake hands? Blah, 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 blah. Yes, that's exactly what he wanted. The last thing he wanted him to do was have a conversation. He wanted to get maxed out.
He wanted that money. He already knew.
He wanted to get maxed out.
Oh, now man. Let me ask this question though: is $500,000 a take home, or do I got to split that with the lawyer? Now I do have to think about that. I say if $500,000 is my take home, now if I get to take that home, then okay. But I can't let the lawyer cut into the $500,000 because don't they get like a ridiculous like amount? What they get?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's like no standard rate because you could get you a cheap ass lawyer or expensive ass lawyer. So I don't think it's no.
My cousin Vinny.
Yeah, what's up?
The two youths. I'm gonna get my cousin Vinny.
You say the two youths? The two youths. The two youths. Hey, if you know, you know. Hey, if it's better, your age is showing, baby. Your age showing.
Did I just age myself?
Yeah, your age showing. Your age showing. Pull your age down. Your age showing, baby.
Oh, well, we shouldn't even be laughing then.
I don't give a fuck. I know I'm an old fucking washed nigga. I know I'm washed. I'm washed, man.
I'm already there. I know what time it is. I'm cool.
A fact.
Hey, because you got to be a certain age to understand certain shit like that.
Yeah.
You say the two youths.
You say hell if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That's what it is. If you know, you know.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But this is who we speak to. These are people. This is who we speak to. Shit.
Exactly. What you say? Yeah. New hustle alert. You doggone right. New hustle alert.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so hey, lesson to y'all. Don't hit me. Don't nobody hit me.
I swear to God, you better not be rich and hit me.
I'm gonna hit you now. I'm gonna put it out here right now, and y'all recording this. I'm gonna hit you back, but if you hit me first, I'm telling. Okay.
Man, if you rich, because I ain't coming in no disrespectful shit. So if a rich nigga punch me, you deserve everything that's about to happen to you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think you would like. Would you strategize like? Talk shit to us.
No, that's some suck ass shit.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have did what he did.
But I'm saying,
that's what I'm saying.
I get it though. I ain't knocking him because it's a sweet lick. It's a sweet lick. Yeah. If you have like zero integrity and you able to stoop that low for a bag B,
right?
Hey, because it's a sweet bag. Because like, and what if he disrespected your sister like that and you like, man, I really can't get to this nigga like this. I can't get nowhere and just like whoop this nigga ass. Me beating this nigga ass is not logically happening. So what if I let him beat my ass? See, that's type of light skin shit he was on. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to throw no fucking hands.
Nah, he sold a whole lot of wolf tickets. He sold a whole lot of them though. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, y'all need to see the culture saying, wait, what happened to saying I'm too young to understand these references? You gotta put it in your Google search. Put it in your
My
Google
cousin
search.
Vinny, man. And won a fucking Oscar, man. Won a fucking Oscar.
Yeah, he did. He got Daniel's son in a movie. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, that part. Man, look, man, it's so much going on in the culture, man. I wanted to talk to y'all about this too, because I'm curious to see, y'all response to it. We got Wendy Williams and her husband. They back in the news again. Now we all know everything that Wendy Williams' husband has done to her, had a baby, so on and so forth. But now they said that they back together. You know what I'm saying? After everything, and I wanted to bring it to the culture and find out, like, is there some way that you can, still be with somebody after they done so-called hurt you the way they did? And can you still find yourself in a situation where you could be with them when we're dealing with this man and woman thing? You know what I'm saying?
She ain't the only woman that's never been done before. She just got money. I mean, it's plenty of women. If they ain't in your family, they in somebody's family that you know. So it's plenty of women that done took a man back over and over and over and
Or
over
took a
and
woman
over and
back
over again.
over and
Your
over
mama
and
done
over.
called you
Yeah.
dumb, your auntie done called you dumb, your granny done called you dumb, and you still took them back. She old. What else is she gonna do with herself? And I'm not saying that because she old, she should take them back. All I'm saying is, I mean, if this is what she want to do, listen, I ain't the one that's gonna be there for her in her old age. She been sick, she been going through a lot. I mean, what you want me to say? I think it's dumb. She the one with the money, but to each his own. That's what she want to do.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. I mean, she's not the only one. There's been so many people, and not just women. There's been so many people that go back into a situation that they're comfortable with. She's comfortable. She knows him. She's gotten older. What's she gonna do? She's not the most attractive woman. So,
man, shit, her bag big. Somebody will fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah, but that's not what she wants. Apparently, she wants somebody to be with her. Just because somebody a fucker, that don't mean that they love her or want to be with her or gonna help take care of her. She getting sick. They've been talking all about how she been sick. You need somebody that's gonna take care of you. And even if he fuck around, he would maybe she know that he was taking care of her.
Well, that's true. That's true.
You say he been hurting her. We just found out. Exactly. Yeah, you don't know, and you don't know what dirt she did that we don't know about.
You know,
it's only publicized because
it's only one sided. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. But that people, them toxic relationships, this stuff is real. People,
you best believe. If we all can see how toxic they shit is. So I'm pretty sure she got some dirt up under that carpet too. But Miss Berry, if you can recall the conversation we had, matter of fact, just on our last show, and I'm like, in relationships, I stay out of it.
You say that.
This is Exhibit A. Because what if, goddamn it, off the strength of him hurting her, I went and beat him up or did whatever I did to him, and they end up right back together.
True.
That is why I stay out of people's shit.
True.
Man, motherfucker call you on some domestic shit, you'll find yourself in a penitentiary, not knowing the whole time you done lost a cousin because she didn't want you to kill him, but she called you, and goddamn it, when you call me, it's there.
Yeah.
Cause you got people like, if Miss Berry, if you call one of your brother or you call your father, it's up.
Yeah, true.
And you do this, man, and this is how you find yourself in compromised situations, man, which you shouldn't have been in the first time, man. And I done seen people get killed over shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling nobody what to do. You right? The preacher not practicing what they preach, and you see, KRJ said I'm putting up the church finger on that topic. I mean, yeah, because people that's been stupid.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying what to do. I'm not saying what to not do, because nobody is in her shoes but her. Nobody's in her shoes but her. Yeah, they've been together, like you said, you always say the 20 years. They've been together forever. Her whole life, basically. Been together for her whole life. You don't know what she put him through. He's not speaking out about what's going on. You only see what she's saying about him. And she ain't even really saying a whole lot. That's other people in their business and saying
but that just come from her reputation and her always being the other.
Because she always talking. That's why you better be careful. Don't be putting your mouth on people, because you never know when it's gonna be you. You never know when it's gonna be you. I mean, that's why I ain't trying to go too hard on it. Hey,
but look, Wendy Williams though, man.
You doing that, KL? You gonna take that opportunity?
What, Wendy Williams?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You ain't gonna get a piece of that?
I don't know.
You the one who said she got a bag. Somebody a fucker, so it's gonna be a shrimpy.
It'd have to be like straight transactional though.
Bro, Wendy Williams, that's a rough night, bro.
It is. Well, it'd have to be straight transactional. Like, I couldn't kick it with her unless like I couldn't fuck her in the hopes of getting some money. Like you have, like I don't know, man. There has to be some money.
Know that you're getting some money.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if I do this.
Yeah, because you know sometimes you know what I'm saying. You'll be like, man, look, like man, I go through the trenches because I'm pretty sure I could, but like. I don't know, man. That's kind of rough, man.
But you know what, boy?
You'll get beat up and take 500,000, but you won't take Wendy Williams without. I mean, come on.
That's the same difference.
That's what I was finna say. Like, that's what I'm saying, man.
That's the
like,
same difference.
Keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Because, man,
it's physical exertion.
That's an easier come up than get beat up in front of the world going viral.
What the fuck, Wendy Williams and hope you get some money than to get beat up for sure and know you gonna get fouled.
Oh, come on, man. If you're doing right, Wendy gonna break that bag.
I believe she paid.
She gonna open up that bag.
Yeah, she definitely is.
You know Wendy gonna open up.
But do you want to go through like? But you gotta. But like, do you want to go through what you gotta go through? See, I just get my ass whooped once and it's over with. I get my ass whooped once and it's over with. I get my ass whooped once and it's over with. Shit.
When you messing with man, you going for that long money, man. You gotta have vision. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta be trying to get to the 401k and then
you gonna come up short because that bitch gonna go right back to Kevin dance and your ass gonna be broke as hell and you've been fucking Wendy Williams for three months and all you got is some nice clothes and that's it. It's some nice clothes. While me on the other hand, I healed up like a week later. My check is on the way.
If you think about it, history shows if you get one celebrity, you could get another one. All you got to do is get in that circle. You got to get in that circle. If you get to that one celebrity, now you got the opportunity because
there's gonna be some curiosity.
Yeah, you would just be a pass around, and I'm sure you okay with that.
I told you he was a bird.
Well, since you put it that way, let me reconsider. Since you put it that way, because that makes tons of sense. That makes tons of sense.
Nothing but, huh?
Because you know, we're like, damn, this regular ass nigga, this nigga got on like dirty Timbs and shit, like he from Park? Is that Park where he from? He from the project. Oh yeah, we know what he doing to Wendy. Yeah.
That girl want a bad boy.
Yeah.
They'll do it. That's what they gotta do.
They be like, yeah, we know what he doing to Wendy Williams.
That's a fact.
He throwing her ass off the dresser.
Riding through the city in a Bentley, like, yeah,
exactly.
Wendy got me right. You know what I'm talking about?
You see mom say, I got you, KL.
Fuck that. I'll just take that one ass I'll just take that one ass whooping. Because Wendy kind of flaky. That bitch go back to Kevin, goddammit, your ass be shot. Because you know, once he goddammit go back fucking with him, he cutting off all access, goddammit.
But you know, Kev still got his woman on the side. He just
Wendy don't, man, look. Wendy know what's up.
So Wendy, it's fair for Wendy to have her little, you know what I'm talking about, a little sneaky link on the side. He ain't going for that. You know what I'm talking about?
He ain't going for that. He ain't going for that. He cutting that money train off. He cutting that money train off. You got to come work for him or something. He strike me like one of them type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, if you want to fuck the nigga Wendy, well, you got to come work at the company with me.
Hey. I don't know. You might as well go on ahead and swing from that chandelier. You might as well get yourself ready.
No, I just take that one ass whooping and have it done with. Fuck that.
Don't get that money. It says, nkrj says it's easy to say what one would do or not do when they're not in the situation. That's why folks ought to be careful about speaking on other folks' business. That's true. That's exactly what I said.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
We are on here and we joking, but these are real people. These are real life situations. I mean, and Wendy Williams ain't the only person going through it. It's somebody that's on Section 8 that's going through the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't about your money, and it ain't about that. It's people taking shit. People just taking shit. People always say what they I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put up with that. It's somebody you gonna take something. Being in a relationship, you gonna take something. You just gotta decide what it is that you're gonna take. The bullshit that you can and can't put up with, and especially if somebody is paying. And now that which brings us to a question that I pose: if they paying, does that depend on how much you gonna take? You know, like so she the one who got all of the money, right? So he taking all of this shit that everybody is talking about him and all that because she the one with the money. If she were broke, what would it be like, you think? Maybe. And not just her, but just in general. So if your partner is paying, I'm going to say you would take a whole lot.
Man, you already know. People
you already
take a whole lot more when the bag is bigger. You know what I'm talking about?
What motherfucker say, do you want to cry in a Honda or a Bentley?
Man, look at her. Look at her.
Hey, I'm just saying it's a whole lot of kept folks around here that take a whole lot of shit that you don't know about because folks is paying these here bills.
Man, wait. 100%. Yeah, motherfucker be kept. Motherfucker don't even be. You remember that situation I told you with the keys? You know what I'm saying? If I'm like, you thinking like, why is this nigga? How could you pay rent and all this and you got keys and you don't live there? Cause I do.
Yeah, cause you're paying.
Yeah. Hey. You pay like you wait.
Hey, it probably was $235, but I was paying.
Yeah.
He said $235.
I'm from Parkway. I'm from Parkway. Hey, I was in the projects. I'm from Parkway, so you know what I'm saying.
My cup costs more than 15 cents.
Hey, listen here, man. In the projects, man, rent be cheap in the projects, man. Bitch, rent be like $73. Oh yeah, $3. Man, take this $300 on back there to the office.
Rent be $75
for a few months. I can't.
Yeah, that's how I was giving it up. That's how I was giving it up.
You say, baby, I pay up your rent.
Hell yeah, baby, take these couple on. You know what? We need some cable in here. Take this.
I'm showing you things.
Yeah, take this.
You know what I'm talking about?
How many 20s that is? That's 5 20s.
Yeah. What they call that? A good old upgrade? You know what I'm talking about?
Get some cable in this motherfucker. Couple minutes.
Well, now everybody got Netflix, so you be a baller right about now, KF.
Baby,
living that life.
Boy, if I was Project Pimpin' still, boy, go get an air fryer, baby. Go get an air fryer.
It's not an air fryer. Oh, you really gonna do it big with an air
fryer?
Wi-Fi, man, you know, because you know the link with the Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying? They get that shit for like $10. Look, you got the link, your rent already $83, and you get a link. Look, get the Wi-Fi for the $10 a month.
That's living.
What?
Yeah.
Project living.
Yeah.
You can be the man in the project.
You can be the man in the project. That's why I understand people still getting evicted. $75.
Man, they ain't working. They ain't pushing AP right.
Man,
they ain't pushing AP right. They ain't pushing AP right. They ain't pushing that P right. Ain't that what they say nowadays? They ain't pushing that P. They ain't pushing that P right. I definitely was pushing P. Project.
That part.
Oh my goodness. This is tough.
Oh, you know what though? I think we need to segue to this because you know we show no mercy to predators on this motherfucker. We slander the shit out of predators, man, and it's definitely been a predator alert, and there's been a predator alert out on this nigga for a little minute. Ever since my girl Keke Palmer said some shit. It kind of turned me on because I'm like, man, Keke wouldn't lie on that nigga if he wasn't on no weirdo shit. And now, ever since then, now you hear all the accusations and you hear about the college basketball chick and shit, and she come out like, man, Trey Songz is a rapist, point blank, period. I'm glad I got off my chest, and I'm just paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. But this nigga Trey Songz, whatever they say he did, man, he did that shit. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it, man. And I think it's time that we bring this nigga to the culture, man. Cause like, man, is we gonna go out like old boy again? Cause motherfucker, man, like the weird behavior and shit. And this is like about the like 5th or 6th or 7th accusation. Like, you get a pass after 1 or 2. I give you a pass at 1 or 2. You feel me? But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Your ass.
Now he getting folks booty hole now.
Oh man, look.
Yeah, because me personally, when I first see things, when I see like in the news and I see rape, and then I see sue for rape, it kind of be like, it makes me kind of just like, man.
That threw me off. That's what threw me off originally. You know what I'm saying?
But when that's just one accusation amongst 6 other ones.
Because like just everybody ain't lying on you.
Everybody ain't lying on you, and all it takes is one. And everybody ain't lying on you. Like how we just seen, like I just seen in the news a couple weeks ago and shit, like Snoop, like a chick tried to sue him for $20 million for sexual assault. And he like, man, bitch, a gold digger. I saw that in the news and shit. So like that one, like I don't respect that.
But Chris Brown got one too.
Yeah, because when I just see that loose one, and the first thing I see is sue. Like you're not trying to prosecute, you just want to sue for some money. Like you don't want to see him go to jail, you just want to sue. It raises my antennas up. But when that's just one accusation amongst others, it makes me kind of look at you kind of funny. You feel me? Because it ain't just this ain't no random occurrence. Like it's something that's it's recurring. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep accusing him. They continue, and I mean, I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Mr. Steal Your Girl out here stealing cookies. Yeah, he's stealing more than cookies. He taking that back dough.
Yeah, like that's the headlines.
That man, it said anal. He taking that back dough. He's stealing that. Like listen,
yeah, that's like a thief in the night. You know what I'm talking about?
That's a whole nother sickness. Like,
yeah,
you stealing folks' booty hole. Like that's a whole nother.
You got too many allegations for me to not. I can't say that that's out of. I can't say that no, he didn't do that. But you got so much other shit going on, nigga. Anything they say you did, nigga, I could believe you did.
I don't know. My mom used to always say everybody ain't lying on you.
Yeah, so. Everybody ain't lying on you, boy.
Everybody ain't lying on you.
Yeah. Nah.
You can't keep using that. Because you ain't had a hit. When the last time he had a hit? So you can't say it's because you hot.
He never was bigger than Keke Palmer.
No, that's true. Because Keke been since, what, Nickelodeon? Think she started?
No, so she ain't got no reason to lie on you. So you can't use that against Keke.
And Keke, one of them people for some reason is maybe because you watch her grow. What you said, Miss Berry, like you trust her. I don't think Keke, she ain't gaining nothing from saying that about Trey Songz.
Nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because she don't need his money.
Absolutely.
She don't need his money.
She don't gain shit.
Nah. Actually, that could be a bad thing, attaching that to her name. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because people look at you crazy or think you lying or whatever. That could just bring negativity to her.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So why would she have to lie? Like I said, they got new allegations on Chris Brown too. And I think this like the 5th or 6th different allegation with Chris Brown too. And we all know about the Rihanna situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, see, the one thing I say about Chris Brown though and his allegations, he have one of these like every 2-3 years. Yeah. Just one, like a little blip, like boop. Well, he sexually assaulted me, so I want to sue for $5 million. And you never hear nothing else again from him. So, do we need to be on high alert for him too? Because, like I say,
that's what I'm saying. That's my point. Like,
but I could get the occasional one. Mm-hmm. Every couple of years, because I just know how shit is in this industry, like we just talked about with the baby. So I understand that. But when you got this allegation and that allegation and that allegation and that, and it's all condensed into like a short period of time,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Your ass looking suspect. Now, I don't know. Chris Brown, it just seemed like I hear something about him once in a while with some like, oh, he did woo woo. And Chris Brown, he the type, goddammit, and he like, if he go to court, goddammit, you gonna hear about it like woo woo and this man, because I done seen him fight a couple of those type of like, well, he sexually assaulted me and he take it to the fullest extent and get law. I've seen him fight those type of cases before, but this shit with Trey Songz is like on a different level because I say in the past year, I've heard about 5 different instances with this nigga.
Yeah. I don't know. It definitely seems like he may have a problem. You know, I mean, you don't hear about if they won the case or if he, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the outcome is of it, but you are absolutely correct that you hear it a lot. It's been a lot with him. It's like a reoccurring thing with him. Like I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, like,
I don't know, man.
why is somebody not grabbing him and getting him some help? Like, why? I don't get it. Like,
thing. It's the money thing, like how we was talking about. Like, we even with R. Kelly, it was so many people around him seeing what he was doing, but they just kept helping him and aiding him back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
where his mama at? Like, where your mama at? Your mama ain't trying to get you no help. Your daddy ain't trying to get you no help. Like, ain't nobody loving you. It gotta be somebody around these folks that love you enough. Like, hey man, you need to get this shit together. You need some help, man. You need. I don't know. I guess we can laugh and we can joke and we can do all that, but I don't want no money that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's not even on the same level of like what we was talking about with the baby. Like that's some other.
Yeah, this some all together different type stuff.
That's some different,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like these folks is sick.
But niggas give me predator energy, man, and it's like you can sense that in them because man, just from listening to Keke Palmer's story and shit, and just the energy that he presented to her. I was just ever since then I really ain't fucked with that dude too tough after that. Cause goddamn it, Keke Palmer, man, I think her reputation is above board and like goddamn it, CC me say goddamn it, the girls who tried to sue Chris Brown had low credibility. You definitely can't say that about Keke Palmer.
True. Yeah. Like Cleature said, Kiki's credibility is established. That's true. And you do look at that. You know, and I don't want to victim shame, but you definitely do look at a person's credibility. You look at all of that, but that's the one thing, like when you watch all of this stuff, that is the one thing that these lawyers tell you, like they're gonna go in your background, they're gonna look at you, they're gonna look at everything. So you have to be strong in what you are presenting. And if it's bullshit, you're gonna get called out on it. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, with Trey Songz, his name is a constant. It is constantly being brought up negatively about him trying to take something from somebody.
Yeah.
You know, even if everybody that accuses him is not telling the truth, it's a couple of them in there that is telling the truth about you and their experience with you. Like something
all it takes is one.
Yeah.
And look, and you know where they mess up? When they mess with women or people that we believe credibility, like Bill Cosby. When Miss Trinidad, y'all know Miss Trinidad from Martin. If you know, you know.
About
Beverly Johnson.
Beverly Johnson.
Miss Trinidad.
Miss Finance Beverly Johnson. When she said Bill tried to pull that shit, that's when I was like,
oh, Miss Trinidad ain't
I believe her.
You know what I'm talking about? Miss Trinidad ain't lying on Bill.
Hold on, y'all. Let me say this about Bill Cosby now. Get off.
Lord.
Oh,
Cosby. Get off. No, but this is what I'm gonna say about this. So I say whatever you want to say. I still don't see him in that light. You know, I know that there were a lot of things that were going on back in the day. A lot of people like I don't believe that he had to drug anybody. I think that there were. I mean, think about it. They had coke parties and everything back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he had to drug anybody like to get anything from them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I don't know. That's Bill Cosby to me.
He said it in his own words.
Yeah, Spanish fly. He definitely was putting them pills in
Nah, because
he definitely was.
In the deposition and shit. That's how they end up booking him. Now, don't get it twisted. How they wrapped him up to book him was some bullshit. How they wrapped him up to book him was some bullshit. It was definitely some bullshit. That's how he ended up getting out, because the shit that he said in the deposition was never supposed to be used against him. The man in the disposition said, man, I gave these girls pills. Were they conscious? Well, I thought, but it was incriminating. I saw the Bill documentary, Kay. I saw it. But I always had knowledge of it because, you know, my mama used to read, when I was growing up and shit, my mama used to read the tabloids and all that type of shit. Mm-hmm. And it was always a topic every now and then about how Bill Cosby was settling out of court with broads and shit who said that he was drugging them. So if you know, it was one of those situations, if you know, you know. But if you see the documentary, it shed a lot of light on it, man. Bill Cosby is what the fuck they say he is. Goddamn it. He was drugging bitches.
100%.
Drugging women. Let me put that, because I ain't gonna even degrade nobody who was drugged like that, because that's some foul shit. But that's what I was
directing that to me. You don't have to direct nothing to me, KRJ. Don't be
She got interactive with your ass. She got interactive with your ass.
Don't be directing nothing to me. Because I love Bill. Don't direct nothing to me.
In that order.
Bill was a motherfucker though, man. Bill was a motherfucker.
He was. And look.
I'm just saying that's the dad that I grew up with. I mean, I did not watch the documentary.
See, that's your problem. That's your problem. You got Heathcliff Huxtable confused with Bill Cosby.
He is not
That's not Heathcliff. That's not Cliff Huxtable. Like, I rock with Cliff Huxtable, but Bill Cosby is a, you know what I'm saying, he's a president. You know what I'm talking about?
Cliff Huxtable is a character.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what it is.
I mean, I give you that.
I fucked with the character as well. The character was great.
And I still watch it now, and I did not watch it.
Yeah, I was. If I could find out where to watch it, I would still watch it. I'm not gonna lie.
From everywhere. It's hard to find.
No, they did not. I just watched Bill Cosby to fall asleep to take a nap before we taped today.
It's the face though. Look at her. Ooh,
she's
standing up for Bill.
Where?
Oh, Bill, where?
No, they did.
I missed the Cosby Show like a motherfucker.
TV1. It's on TV1. Okay,
right.
I still watch Bill Cosby.
I ain't got cable.
They play back-to-back episodes.
See, I ain't got TV1.
Well, look, you gotta go search, because they snatched Bill from everywhere. Like, it used to be everywhere.
Do TV1 got an app?
You
know what I'm saying? Because I stream everything. Do they got an app? Because I definitely watch TV.
I don't know if they have an app. And I mean, to everyone, let me say this: I did not look into it. I did not. That is a childhood father of mine. Like we all said, Heathcliff Huxtable. I did not look into it. I did not care to, and maybe that is a little mark on me that I didn't care to look into. I didn't want to. I didn't want to watch it.
But you know what? You know what's interesting though? I think you should watch it, because the documentary was done from the perspective of someone who looked at him as a hero. I think you might need to watch it. It's very interesting, and I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
I need to watch it myself. I seen it, and
it's
I
said I
wanted to look. It seemed like it was super, super dope. You know what I mean?
It's well put together. I can say that much, and it gives you a little in the hit. I don't want to give too much away, but watch it. It's a good watch. But I'm a document. I love to watch documentaries and shit like that anyway. So that's my bad.
Documentaries, I don't mind. It's not about that. It was just the fact of who it was and what he was to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, understand that, like, you know, we talk a lot on here about different things, you know. So he was the dad that I always wanted. You know what I mean?
And that's why, and you know what?
And that's why I didn't care to watch it. I'm not apologizing for the way that I feel.
No,
I didn't care to watch it.
You should. And that is the reason why I think you should watch it, because that was the perspective of the person who made it. Like it pained him to make it. but it had to be like he felt like I had to look deeper because I really didn't want to. I looked at him as a hero. So from the same perspective that you're thinking of, that was the perspective that it was made in. So I feel like it was made a lot in truth because it was coming from that perspective.
Okay.
So
I get it. And to be honest, he was our first representation. The Cosby, the Huxtables was our first representation of black excellence.
Black excellence on TV. So you
TV.
can never take that away.
Come on, man. That's true.
And I really think you would enjoy it. Just as a part, if you like documentaries, I think you would enjoy it. All just like personal feelings aside, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so I'm human, everyone. I'm human, and yes, with daddy issues too. So he was my dad. Okay, so y'all trying to get on me and stuff to me. Okay.
Shouts out to the Culture Gang. Y'all are in here. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel so y'all can see the replays of these shows and any other shows that we have on the Address the Culture Network. We are moving. We appreciate everybody that's tapped in with us. Y'all are while we do this, and y'all keep us going, man. You already know the vibes. Now, Miss Berry, I know you got something else for us. Somebody wants some advice, right?
You already know that I do. I do. So, last story we gonna hit you off with. People do need y'all. Since y'all so good at giving advice today and directing stuff, let me give y'all another one.
You so fucking petty. You so fucking petty.
I'm never gonna get direct. Don't direct shit.
Look at that. It's the face for me.
Look, I like Bill, and I ain't trying to hear shit. I'm not gonna watch that fucking documentary.
Since you so good, hey RJ, since you so good at giving out advice, tune in. Okay?
Long story less long. I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Okay, it says, my wife and I thought we did everything right, but our daughter has turned into a person that both of us love, but neither of us like. I'm writing this with the knowledge that a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. I just need to get this off my chest so I can breathe again and not just be stuck with this rant. My wife and I thought we did everything right. Stable job, stable income. We bought a house. We made sure that both of us were truly in it for the long haul before we had our daughter. When she came along, we both were overjoyed and we tried our best to be good parents. We obviously aren't perfect. We made our mistakes, but we tried. We tried not to make her into a spoiled child, but we brought her plenty of toys, books, and clothes. We spent time with her. We gave her a balanced diet. We hugged her and we told her we loved her. Our daughter is a beautiful young woman now, but her sweetness is gone and now she's turned into a very manipulative and selfish person. How? I ask that question to myself every day for the past 15 years and I don't have the answer. I have no idea. My wife and I did everything we could, did what we thought was right, and things still went bad. Our daughter was 7. We welcomed her little brother into the world. We always made sure to give them equal attention and equal love, equal punishment, and they got along fine, and they still do. Our daughter is loved. She has been raised in a stable home environment, given love, attention, and stability, rules, and boundaries, but yet she had become someone I don't know. We've taken her to a therapist. There seems to be nothing wrong. She's not into drugs or drinking. Her schoolwork is pretty good, all things considered, but she lies about everything. She lied to my wife that she saw me kissing another woman when I did not and have never. She steals money to the point of my wife and I had to go get a safe. She refuses to do anything. She calls her mother a bitch, has shoved me and tried to punch me. She stole my wife's car to go joyride riding with an unfamiliar boy. She screams and slams the doors and breaks plates. My wife and I talked about sending our son to stay with extended family so he isn't around that. We've tried to sit down with our daughter and talk. Took her to therapy, told her that we love her and just want to help her. We've tried what seems to be everything from 1 week stays at summer camps and that she once loved, to taking her away on a trip one-on-one time, to sitting down and asking her to please, please, please talk. And she doesn't. I'm writing this next to my sleeping wife, who I adore and who adores me. I know my daughter and son are sleeping safely in their rooms. I'm confused and feel lost because I don't know where we went wrong, how we tried our absolute best, and now we seem to be at rock bottom.
Man, listen.
Man, look at him.
They did everything. Wait, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fucking say it. I am gonna say it. And it's probably gonna come across the wrong way. But I'm gonna say it. No, Big Wall, don't stop me, Big Wall. Let me say it. Let me fucking say it, Big Wall. Let me fucking say it. These people did everything but whoop that girl ass. They did everything but whoop that girl ass. I was waiting to hear that they whooped her ass. I ain't heard that one time. They did everything but whooped her ass.
100%. You took the words literally out of my mouth, KM.
That's why I started laughing. I couldn't contain it. It was killing me to hold on to this. Cause like when I heard, I'm just waiting on her. We even whooped her ass. I was waiting on it. I was even waiting on it. I'm sitting here waiting on it like, okay, so let's get to the parts where they whooped her ass. We've done this, we've done that, we've done this. That was the whole paragraph. We've done this, we've done that, we've done this, we've done that, we've done this, we've done that, we've done that, we've done this. I'm waiting on the part to where they whooped her ass.
She said that heifer got issues. That's a fact. That's a fact.
They did everything but whoop that ass.
Spare the rod for the child. Listen, let me tell you this. I ain't going to go get no safe for shit in my house. If I feel like I gotta hide something in my house, I pay the bills.
That shit get you put out of my house. You get the fuck out. Your stealing ass gotta go. Your stealing ass gotta go.
I got it. And then you breaking my plates. I hope it wasn't any expensive china. You know, the china that you ain't even supposed to be using.
I spent $50 on them. And only 3 came in the set. I spent $50 on a. That's the good plates.
I'm not. And then you called your mama a bitch. Soon as she said, "What? What?" Oh, okay. And then she pushed her daddy. Oh, okay. I'll be the last motherfucker you push. Okay.
They didn't try everything.
And then he said they're sleeping so soundly in their room. Oh, okay. Listen, I have anxiety now because my mother used to bust open doors. Listen, I'm gonna bust up in a motherfucker and beat that ass.
Listen, beat your ass all about your sleep.
Look. It sounds like she need an old-fashioned Joe Jackson ass whooping. You know what I'm saying?
But it's too late now. It's too late now. It's too late now.
It's over with now.
And it sounds like she's pretty because you hear she's very manipulative. It sounds like she's pretty and she gets her way out in the world and she's interested in boys. She's stealing cars, y'all. It's too late to beat her ass now. Unless you're gonna beat her like a person on the street.
Go give me the biggest switch I can hold. Shouts out to mama. That's a fact.
I think it's too late. She's too big for switches. She's stealing cars. She's too big for switches. You got to put hands to her.
Oh, no.
I was going to say that extension cord. You ever had to unplug that light? Go unplug that light over there and give me that cord over there.
Man.
That motherfucker that wrap around that hand about twice.
Hey, look.
You remember back in the day, them telephone cords? I don't care if it's a telephone cord. Go plug that phone.
Double that motherfucker
up. See, that's what I said. Hey, y'all remember the little wind-up cords?
Yes,
the little wind-up phone cord? See, my OG tried to get me with that, and it was wrapping around my arm, and it wasn't getting me right, so I'm trying to fake. Now, she like, oh, that's not hurting you, huh? Let me go get the other. Yeah, because that ain't working. You know what I'm saying?
You too tough.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't gonna cry?
Let me upgrade.
Okay.
Oh yeah, old fashioned Joe
Yeah, I got
Jackson
my
ass
ass
whooping.
whooped. I ain't gonna hold you. I got my
Yeah.
ass.
Wait, it's
whooped.
say, am I the only one thinking she must be white?
No.
No,
You
you're
know
not
what?
the only one thinking
You're
that.
not. You're not.
No,
But
you're not.
unfortunately, I wanted to say that, but it ain't true though. Cause nowadays I done seen some black kids out here get like, yeah, it's different. It ain't
I
just
have seen some shit. Hey,
yeah,
cause like I'm the type of
yeah.
person that like
It's different now, man.
I can't see kids being unruly in front of me. I don't give a fuck.
Don't it do
Like
something to you?
I've talked to like kids in front of their parents, like, hey.
Yeah.
It do something. It do something.
Yeah, like,
It do something to our
no.
spirit.
You relax, homie.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Relax.
She wondered where the community need to whoop that ass. Like,
Yeah, like I can't see no kids being unruly.
Listen, I can't get over the fact of having to go get a safe. I'm not getting a safe in my house.
That was
then
the
they
golden
sending
rule.
their son away so that their son won't be tainted by her.
She needed them whoopings. She missed out on whoopings.
You
said I can't identify with getting a whooping, but I can bet you identify with not calling your mama a bitch. I bet you can identify without not stealing your mama's stuff and pushing your daddy.
Hey, because some kids were so scared that they had to be good.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. She just doing too much. But she been doing this though. That's the whole thing.
She missed out on whoopings.
There had to be a sign. There had to be something. She had to do something before she just got to the extreme, out of control. It started
when she was 3. It started when she was 3, 4 years old. Like, she never had respect. You know what I mean? Never had respect for her.
And then the line saying like, "Yeah, I seen Dad kissing this lady down the street."
Yeah.
And that's crazy because you could have caused your parents some real issues.
Absolutely.
Some real issues.
Absolutely.
So that's the monster that they created, though, and now they don't know how to deal with it.
I do feel badly for the parents, though, because he really sounds like he doesn't know he loves his child and he really wants her to change. But and I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta put their ass out, put her out on the street, let her see how hard it is. That don't nobody love you like your mama and daddy. She needs some tough love. It is they've loved on her so much.
It's too late.
But I'm saying if you put her out, she gotta go. She gotta go. You too grown and you can't be grown in my house.
Yeah, you definitely gotta go.
You can't be grown in somebody else's house. You gotta go.
Yeah, you definitely gotta go.
You gotta go. She gotta go. That's my advice to him. She gotta go. Put that ass out. And matter of fact, you can't take none of the clothes
that I bought.
You can't take nothing I bought you. You got to go find your way, baby. You got too much going on. You're too grown.
That's a fact.
So go on and be grown out there.
I tried that before. Don't take nothing I bought.
She can't take shit I bought. You can't take shit I bought. You got to go. I'm not locking up shit. I'm not sending my good son somewhere else. I'm not finna be worried about what. No, you gotta go.
Damn, man.
I 100% agree. But you know what? I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, you know what's tough for me, because I done found myself in this situation too, when you just have a child that just don't make the right choices, despite how much you give them, how much you put into them. Like, sometimes people just gonna be who they be, and it just don't agree with who you are and how you raised them. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it gets tough. No matter how much you put into your child to make them right, and they still turn out to be just a knucklehead or make bad decisions in and out of jail or so on and so forth.
I've seen bad kids growing up.
Just bad kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it gets tough at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And to answer your question, no, they did not say her age. He never said her age. He kept that. I've seen bad kids growing up where their parents are the best parents and they love on them, and some people just turn out bad. I mean, but like, I don't know, the stress that has to be for the parents. the best part about it with the parents is that they're still loving on each other. Like he said, they both adore each other, because I've seen it so much to the point where, you know, it breaks up the marriage.
Absolutely.
I've seen that too.
Absolutely.
And it say honestly, everyone is built different and gave to be able to live with the decisions they make. Putting a child out is not that easy. It's not that cut and dry. It's a very difficult position to be in.
She calling you a bitch and breaking plates and stealing cars and stealing. It's cut and dry as a motherfucker. You gotta get your ass out.
Yeah. Like it's a lie. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, I could put as much as I want into you, but what you're not gonna do is disrespect me. You're not finna disrespect me in my own house. That's what we not finna do.
Yeah.
Like no.
You stealing from me, and I gotta
go over there with that. Yeah. You go over there with that.
Yeah, you go wherever you gonna go.
Yeah. 100%.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah. It says you can't kick a child out under 18 is endangerment, and military schools don't want.
Everybody's trying to hear that shit. They get
people did used to, but then they used to ship kids off. They did used to ship kids off back in the day, though, didn't they?
Yeah, back in the day.
You can't do that. You can't ship your kid off no more.
I think they gotta be 16. You can only ship them off at 16. You know what I mean?
No, my mama wasn't shipping me off. I just got out.
So just imagine, you know what I'm saying, dealing with a child up until 16 is just bad. You know what I'm saying?
You said you just got out. I heard that. I caught that.
Yeah.
Shipping me nowhere. Get out, all right. Fuck that. My dirty ass. I'll be back after a few days and shit, or a couple weeks.
Oh no. You gonna give me them keys, pimp. You gonna up my keys. You don't get in here no more. And them codes that you once knew. Oh, them codes shall be changed, sir.
100%.
You done stole my car. You stole my car.
I ain't go that.
And that's the thing. You stealing from me. The hand that feeds you. You stealing from me.
And you lying. Cause a problem. Said the father was this and that, putting hands up. Oh no. You just a menace. You just a menace at this point. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that, because at the end of the day, you gotta give something. You gotta give something, and you can't be in a situation where now I feel like I'm a prisoner in my own house, because that's what it sounds like.
Basically,
you better if you ain't gonna put her out, you better whoop her ass.
Or something. It says I'm not gonna put my child out in the streets, especially a girl. If something happens to her,
if she disrespects you that much.
That's what but she's disrespect. Like,
you gotta treat her like a motherfucker on the street. Then
you have to sometimes. She's not worried about your well-being. She's not worried about your safety. She's not worried about nothing about you. She ain't worried about nothing about you. It's legal to whoop a child. No bumps, blood, bruises, knock the wind. That's right, in the chest. Give him a 1-2 piece. CC me. Give him a 1-2 piece. Listen, I'm gonna get you at whatever's gonna be covered up. They ain't gonna be able to see these, because listen, I'm not finna keep on letting you run over. And that's the thing, like, that's stressful for me. You already have to be stressed out at your, like, think about all of the things as an adult that we go through on a daily basis. And your home is your safe haven. That's where you can relax your mind. That's when you can clear your head and you get a breather. I am not about to allow you to destroy me, because if you hear that, Daddy, she is destroying her parents, and I am not about to allow you to do that to me. No. I've done everything that it is that I could do for you. I have tried to take you to therapists. I've given you the best of this and the best of that, and apparently it's not good enough. So what you need to do,
find your own motherfucking way.
I can't do it. And I love my babies to death. But I'm not finna. How do I sleep at night and then still get up and go to work and then have to struggle every day?
Yeah, it's not fair to you at this point. I am my other kids and my peace. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And you sit up and call your mama a bitch. What? No.
Yeah.
But daddy ain't daddy. Like, what the fuck was the daddy doing when all this shit happened? You just sitting there watching this shit happen.
He was just sitting there watching. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, she pushed the daddy. If you recall, he said she pushed him. Yeah. So I don't
feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for them.
You don't?
No.
You said
that's the monster they created. That's the monster they created.
Say you ain't putting my babies out. They gotta motherfucking go. If they steal it from me, they gotta go.
If they should have been disciplined. They never disciplined. You should have been disciplined, this girl. Because it has to be a hint of fear in children and their parents. It has to be.
A little bit.
It has to be.
A little bit.
It has to be. It has to be there. Some type of fear of your parents has to be there. It has to.
Because look, I'm a grown man, and I don't talk to my mama crazy now. I don't disrespect my mother now. You feel what I'm saying? It's certain things that I just won't do to elders. You know what I'm saying? Just on the respectful side. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. We're not gonna do that.
No.
Listen, when I tell you right now, when my mama get the snap and I get quiet, because you remember you ain't want that overflow, you ain't want it to flow off on you, so I be the fuck quiet.
That's fine.
I mean, because it still come back up from back in the day, because I know who she once was.
PTSD, you still got a little
you know
still there.
You know what I mean?
It's still there a little bit.
You pop back upside the head, like, you know that little, we ain't even got to go there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Listen, that's a whole lot going on with that.
Well, prayers to all parties involved. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, shit's getting real. But before we get up out of here, I want to leave y'all with two things. I'm gonna read y'all this last poem that I had, and then I also have something special for you as well. And this is Alone, Maya Angelou. Lying, thinking last night how to find my soul a home, where water is not thirsty and bread loaf is not stone. I came up with one thing, and I don't believe I'm wrong, that nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone, nobody can make it out here alone. There are some millionaires with money that can't use. Their wives run around like banshees. Their children sing the blues. They got expensive doctors to cure their hearts of stone. But nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone, nobody can make it out here alone. Now, if you listen closely, I'll tell you what I know. Storm clouds are gathering. The wind is gonna blow. The race of a man is suffering, and I can hear the moan, 'cause nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone, nobody can make it out here alone. We need those villages back.
Man, Maya Angelou was different.
She was. We need those villages back. You know, like, you remember when you could really count on your neighbor? When you knew your neighbors?
Like
do you know your neighbors? I've been living here forever. And when I tell you that I don't know nobody, I finally just what was it? When did the school year start? I just met the lady right next door. I don't know nobody.
Yeah, I ain't never been that type.
But you have to be guarded though. Like I'm always on guard. You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to my own personal space. Now, when I'm out at the store, I can talk to you and do all that all day. Yeah. But that's because you don't know me. You are not in my space.
In your personal
space. It's the same as it used to be. I ain't borrowing a cup of sugar from nobody, and better not nobody come to my door asking
don't
me
knock
for no
on my
bread.
door.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because
I don't like people don't knock on my door.
It's different now. However, if we did have that village that we once did have, where would we be now? That's something to think about, where we would be now if we kept some of the things that we used to. I know times are changing and you have to go with the times, but if we still had some of that closeness that we once did, where would we be?
Shit, did the internet destroy that? Like, will we ever get that back?
I think not only the internet, I think cell phones as well. You know, cell phones play a different part. Texting, you know what I'm saying? Like all of these little things.
I think I would like to say that's all that's internet.
That we think, that's a fact, Kale. You know what I'm saying? Well, not so much as texting. You know what I'm saying? Because like, think about it. It's a whole thing where people texting each other, and you got to talk to somebody sometimes because you would feel some type of way based off of a text because you don't hear the tone that they text. Like the whole communication It's different now. Like, we don't communicate with each other. Think about how many phone numbers you used to know in your head, off the top of your head.
Yeah, true.
Off the top of your mind. Like, you used to know phone numbers, your mama phone number, your daddy, your cousin, your sister. You don't know phone numbers no more. You know what I'm saying? It's all under your name. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's the breakdown and just the way people did think, man. The times is totally different now. You might not even want that village no more these days. Because the village is kind of, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And people is like crazy these days. Like, it's not the same how it used to be where you could trust your neighbor to watch your child or give your child advice or, you know, any of that. Like, I ain't letting my baby, you know what I'm saying? No. It's different. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, it's different, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. But like you said, we do need some kind of village, but it'll have to be, you know, it ain't like
it has to be vetted. It has to be vetted.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Has to be vetted.
My village is the one that I create. I ain't stepping outside my door and just welcoming. Like, I brought you a pie. You new to the neighborhood, so I brought you a pie.
No.
You get you one of your mini pies off the hill.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can't bake no how. Let not nobody bring no pie over here. No, you ain't
get you one of them mini pies.
And you know what? And it's crazy that you won't take something from your neighbor, but we going to restaurants and places where you have no clue of who these people are. But if you bring something to my door, I'm looking at you crazy.
Right now, what is this?
Yeah.
I said, especially if you got badass kids. Why you need to go there about the badass kids?
Because you get you one. I'm telling you, get you one of them Miss Mini pies.
Watching their kids. Y'all, look. And before we go, I found this quote that was very interesting. Really made a lot of sense to me. It says, I do not trust people who don't love themselves and yet tell me I love you. There's an African saying, which is, be careful when a naked person offers you a shirt.
Like, how can you love me when you don't love yourself?
Message! If you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about?
She went deep on that one.
Yeah.
Of course, that was our girl, Maya Angelou. She went deep on that one.
Yeah, things that make you wonder, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How can you love if you don't love yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Factories.
And you know, to be honest, I'm not even gonna lie. It kind of goes back to what we was just talking about as far as that the girl who was being disrespectful. Like, for me personally, if I'm with somebody, just a woman or something, or somebody, and I see you disrespect your mother, your father, somebody that I wouldn't disrespect, and make me look at you.
I couldn't even fuck with you.
Like, man, you talk to your mama like that? You know what I'm saying? So, like, how could you love me if you talk to your mama like that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's levels to, you know what I'm saying? It's certain people that you would be like, I never talk crazy to. Even if mama wrong, I'm just going to walk away. I'm not going to disrespect my mama. You know what I'm saying? I just take that. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have that kind of relationship with your mama, how can you have that relationship with me? You know what I'm saying? So it kind of goes into that. If you don't love yourself, how could you love me? If you don't respect your mom, how could you respect me? If there's certain things you won't do, how could I know you would never do that to me? You know what I'm saying? Because there's levels to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, indeed, because that is a person, that's their character. That is who they are. And I think that that's an important lesson that you just said there. When a person show you who they are, you best believe them. Because how you going to treat me better than you treat them? What makes me so different?
Yeah.
What makes me so much better that you going to do me better, love me, respect me?
Than the person who brought you on the earth.
The person who brought you into this world.
Come on, man. Don't get no better than that. You know what I mean?
Period.
Like, come on, man. Come on,
period.
Man. Yeah.
And like you said, mama could be dead wrong, but it don't matter because that's mama.
That's mama. I'm going to take that.
Mama.
I'm going to take that. You know what I'm saying?
Take it on the chin.
Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? You got to take that.
People every day. That's a lesson there. People every day. They show you who they are. Absolutely. It started with that kid, like you said, when she was younger. That man who slapped his wife. Yeah. He showed her something before he ever slapped her.
Yeah.
It didn't just all of a sudden he slapped me. A slap don't just come from out of nowhere. He showed you small little pieces that he could not control himself.
Yeah.
He showed himself to be a monster a long time ago. That girl showed you an indication of who she is going to be. People constantly show you. It don't just come from out of nowhere.
I guess that's the motherfucking lesson. I guess that's the damn word of the day, then, if
That
you ask
is.
me. Shit.
Man,
Hey, man, when people show you who they are the first time,
yes,
believe them.
Yeah.
believe them.
Yeah.
That is who they are. That is who they are.
What
Y'all
George
better
Bush say?
wake
Fool
up.
me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you never get fooled again. Looking at.
Yes. Wake up. I'm telling you. Remember when you remember school days when he was ringing the bell? Wake up. You gotta wake up.
Yeah, that's a fact. If you know, you know.
It is real.
Trying to tell you, if you know, you know.
That's a
Our
fact.
age definitely be showing a lot.
Man, look at here.
Well,
Man,
I didn't go there with Wall when Wall said message. Why come you didn't say nothing to him? Why come? Why come?
That was for everybody.
That
was because that's all us. Because we all knew what he was talking about when he said what he said, and we all knew what you was talking about when you said what you said. And you got to be of a certain age to even know what you talking about.
But you ain't hitting
because listen,
keep getting me though.
No, because listen.
Why you being petty? Point that out.
I'm real petty today.
Yeah, you real petty. But look,
I'm direct.
But look, this is the thing. Like you remember, like how like when we was young, we knew about the old shit when we was young, right?
That's what I'm saying.
These young motherfuckers don't know nothing about the old shit.
Nothing at all.
See,
these young whippersnapper motherfuckers don't know nothing about the old shit. We knew about the old shit. We were indoctrinated on the old cultural shit. Yeah. The old cultural shit helped us to build the current cultural shit. And that's what a lot of these young whippersnapper, young street punk motherfuckers is missing.
Now listen, y'all. While we going off on this tangent, we need to direct this at KRJ. It says people change. I'm gonna call bullshit. You
see that little sarcastic ass LOL. Yeah. She know what's up.
I'm gonna call bullshit. Listen, now I'm gonna tell you when you need to put, and I can't tell you what to do because I'm sure that you grown, okay? But when you put people change, when you put that into place, you need to use it in a certain context, okay?
You say that's too general.
You
said that's too broad.
Don't say, oh, but people can change. No, ma'am. They are not trying to change. People can change when they want to change. And when a person wants to change, they will show and prove that they want to change.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell when a person has a desire to be
change.
Different.
It's because it's obvious.
They give you
it's
something.
So obvious.
You getting something. They give you something
obvious.
that lets you know that they definitely trying.
Yeah, you know it's obvious. When you see somebody trying to make a change and trying to do shit differently, and especially when it's a person you deal with every day, when they making a change, you see it and it's obvious.
Yes.
Excuse me, it's obvious. It's very obvious.
Yes. But them telling you that I'm changing, don't change it. Because they keep on doing the same shit. And because they was good for a week or 2 weeks, don't
and then turn around and do the same shit right over again. No, you don't respect what we got going on because you're not even trying at this point.
You're not even trying. Come on, KL.
Even if it's a situation where it's mental health issues involved, like that get a limit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you gotta want to help yourself.
Come on, you're gonna have to help yourself. Like I'm not gonna allow you to put me and my family and the rest of us in harm's way because you can't get it together. You know what I'm saying? You fine when everything going your way, but the minute something ain't going your way, then you want to get crazy. See, that's that
Kanye shit.
With your mental health.
That's that Kanye shit.
Yeah.
That's that Kanye shit.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that.
You go off your meds, then you go into this. I can't help you no more, baby.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's that Kanye shit with his old.
Because relationships with children can be toxic too. When people say toxic, they only look at it in the sense of a domestic relationship. Nah, baby, this relationship with your kids, that could be toxic too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Toxicity can exist in any type of relationship, whether it's a work relationship, business relationship, personal relationship, you know what I'm saying, intimate relationship, however you want to put it, there's always a chance for toxicity there. Now, a little toxicity don't hurt a little bit.
Look at your ass. KL, why you always gotta go? You are the shining example. Why you always got to go there?
A little toxicity makes shit interesting, dog.
Depending on who it's coming from, huh?
Depending on what it is.
You a bitch, but you my bitch. It's okay. I love you, bitch. You know,
a little toxicity is not wrong.
Why must you always be the one, KL?
I just speak my truth.
Is it a difference? If it's a difference from being toxic and red flags, ain't they like one and the same? It's one and the same.
They go hand to hand to me.
And so red flags ain't good, right? We're not doing red flags, right? How many red flags?
Everybody got red flags. You just got to figure out which red flags you're willing to deal with.
But see,
I won't say red flags. Then if we're talking about that, I will just say personality traits. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because like,
got a word of the day for you: idiosyncrasies.
Okay,
yeah.
See, men do love crazy women. You surely is right. I mean,
but
fact. Like,
that's a fact.
Yeah, everybody.
I fucking hate. I hate that we do. I really do, because we as men need to make a stand against these crazy fucking women.
But it's a certain type of crazy. Like I got limits.
But even the craziest bitch got some of the best.
See, I know
that. Look. That's what we not gonna talk about. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
These crazy bitches be holding on the pussy side. I ain't gonna hold you. These crazy bitches is holding on the pussy side. I ain't gonna. They definitely pushing P. Definitely pushing P. Push that P my way, baby. Yes.
Say men love the good. Yeah, that's exactly what he say. The crazy ones got. Listen, I don't understand why you allow him to be like this, and then you joining in with him talking about some. Yeah, Kel, you the one that be egging the bullshit on. I don't even know why you don't stop him. Send him a text.
I'm just telling the truth.
Tell him to stop that shit.
I'm just telling the truth. Any man who has experience with women will tell you the craziest woman.
But why did you give it a moment of silence though? You gave that shit a moment of silence, like you had to put your hand up. You had to give it a moment of silence. Why did you give it a moment of silence, KL?
Because it hurt when you have to cancel that crazy bitch, because that shit is crazy. It's the reason why she crazy. It's the reason why she crazy, because that thing make you act a fool in it, man. And you made this lady crazy, man. You ain't have to do that to this lady, but that shit was that good at the moment, so you just deal with the consequences of it. Because you knew this bitch was crazy from day one. She gave you some red flags that she was crazy. You got in that thing and shit and was like, God damn.
Want Brandy. You surely is right. He want Brandy from Thin Line. You sure?
Hey, look, I see everybody out here showing their age. You know what I'm saying? I the coaching game in the building tonight. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, look, we cater to our people. We cater to our people.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This is our audience. Yeah. We're gonna cater to our, because we've been doing this long enough to know who our target audience is. Yeah. That is our target audience.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, y'all keep on with all this shit. We gonna stop talking about these young people topics, and we gonna talk about our topics. Goddamn.
Okay.
You already know. We across the board, man. Look, y'all heard from us. Now we want to hear from you. Like, comment, subscribe. Go join the @Culture Gang on YouTube. All our platforms where you can see the repeat of this and other shows as well. You already know the vibes. We gonna be back next Monday with the same type of vibe, same type of energy. KL and Miss Berry gonna do their thing, they ones and twos. Y'all already know the vibe. We here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, giving you news you can use, addressing the culture and everything. You already know. So until next week, I'm your boy Big Wall.
And I am your girl, the real Miss Berry.
And this is KL. And all of this, from the 12 shows we got going on, goddamn it, to everybody, all of this shit is the motherfucking culture. Period.
And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We gonna catch you on the next episode. We out of here.
It's 64 boy.
Scratch.
Dressing the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Adjusting the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Dressing the culture, I'm adjusting the culture, huh? Dressing the culture, I'm adjusting the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come adjust the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come and adjust.